Hello, I'm here with Grant from Teenage Engineering, and we've spotted something new, and we might have a little sneak peek of it. Grant, what is it all about?
So today we've got the OPZ. It's one of our beta units, and we're running here with the application on the iPhone. What is it? Should I go through that? Is that okay? So I guess we've got 16 tracks. We've got 4 drum tracks. We've got 4 synthesizer tracks, bass, lead, arpeggiator, chord, and so on. We have 2 master effects this time, so you can have a send effect on each track. We have a tape effect, so we can do like tape stops, tape loop kind of sounds like the OP1. But this thing doesn't record to tape. This is more about using the sequencer, and it's got a really I think it's a really, really nice sequencer, and that you can do quite a lot with it. We also have a transpose page that works out what notes you use in the sequence and then can transpose according to that. We can see what keys we're changing to when we do it. We get like feedback for that. And then we have the punch-in effects, a lot like the pocket operators. They have those punch-in effects. So we thought they'd be a lot of fun for live performances. So we introduced them here so we can run them and we get visual feedback when we do it, filter sweeps and all these kinds of things.
Yeah.
So it's very hands-on, like play it live and like use it in your live show. Then we have external control, which we can talk about at some other time. And then we have DMX. DMX will do, it's a protocol for lights, fog machines, those kinds of things. And we can sequence that as well. And then lastly, we have motion, which will work with either our Photomatic, which we've shown at NAMM and those kinds of shows, where you can sequence photographs on your phone and add effects and parameter lock that, and then you have that play in time with the music. Or what I'll show you here, this is this thing called Motion, which at the moment this is just a tester we've got here, but this is an overview of our track. So I can zoom in, and we can see our ADSR. We can see what step we're on, and as I'm moving the blue knob, it's all live and updating, and you get an overview of the entire track of this kind of virtual dashboard. And we press play, and everything moves, and it's all in time. If I change to the kick track, you can see it's on track 1, and move to track 2, and it's quite. At the moment, it's quite fast in response with that. And so the sequencer is the real core of this beast. So if we go to an empty pattern, let's go here, and we'll delete that. So then there's nothing in it. It's empty. And we press play. There's nothing playing. So first of all, I can choose a kick sound, choose one that I like. And then I put it on sequence, and that's 16 steps long. But I can make that, we can make that 11 steps. Then I can go to my snare. So we've got the polyrhythm going, and then what we can add is these things called step components. And we have 16 of those step components. They may change, they may shift, and as we're in the beta, they've moved, so I've not memorized where each one is. But for one example might be that we can do something called ratcheting. Ratcheting is where you have, for example, a 4-step sequence, and say every 3rd step will play 4 times. So then the step sequence simply becomes an 8-step sequence. It's like Tangerine Dream. A lot of those modular guys back in the day used to do a lot of that. And so you can do that kind of thing. You can do repeats. You can do random parameter values, random filter sweep, and then you can apply multiples of those to each step. So I can add them in, and it tells you what's going on, and then you use the number to do that. And you can get really interesting sequences going quite quickly. And so in that sense, it's quite a lot of fun to play live, because you've got the punch-in effects. The sequencing is really something that's quite different from the OP1. The OP1, you record to tape, and then once it's on the tape, it's kind of fixed in that sense. This is more sequencer-based, so that once it's sequenced, you can still play around and alter it a lot more. And I think they work together really well in that sense.
Great news. So, yeah, we're looking forward when it's ready, and thank you for the presentation. And Grant, pleasure to meet you. And that was it from Teenage Engineering. Bye for now.